let's do this. Uka Uka is free. No, it cannot be. It's the famous quote from this game, you know. They let you do the levels in any order. I guess that didn't really need to be brought up though, because all the other games do that as well. Or at least the second one.
Crash, crash, crash. Why must you always muck in my mud? Oh, look, I have a mask helping me, too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough.
So that's a new character you just saw. Well, new in air quotes, new when this game came out like 50 years ago. But yeah, they thought of everything for Crash 3. We got a new villain and a new playable character. You can play as Crash's hot sister. What'll they think of next? If they ever make a fourth one of these, I can only imagine what they would do. So yeah, this level's an auto-scroller, just like Meme Run for the Nintendo Wii U. Out of all the examples he could have picked, why did he pick that one? Did you guys ever play Meme Run for the Wii U? Did you play an eShop game on an unsuccessful game system that got taken down after just a couple of months for copyright reasons? Did you play that? I wonder if that game's even backed up somewhere. Does archive.org have like the ROM for Meme Run? Maybe we could look at that on the channel. We are 2 minutes into a fresh Let's Play and I'm already talking about playing another game. This is garbage. So, eagle-eyed Crash Bandicoot people, whatever you want to call them, might notice that the dragons are all wearing glasses, and the implication of that is the dragons, they're just the normal scientist enemies, but they've been mutated, you see. They're the same guys, just under different conditions. Because you see, scientists are your enemy, because this game was made by good, devout Christian men who don't believe in any of that fancy science stuff. They only believe in the miracles of Jesus Christ. Science is your enemy in the world of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. So there's also a dash button in stages like these, if you just want to go totally cuckoo bananas. If you want to go bananas like Steve in that episode of American Dad. That was so funny, I guess. So yeah, the walking around controls for Coco are kinda clumsy because you're only meant to do it for a few seconds. They don't expect you to do any actual platforming with this character. Although they changed that up in Wrath of Cortex, you could do actual platforming with Coco in that one. But that game sucks, so who cares? Who cares? When you drop-kicked your jacket, when you came through the door, no one glared. Sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. All hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. I don't remember the rest of the song. So that was certainly something. Yeah. The developers certainly do like these front-facing type of levels where there's a thing chasing you, whether it be a big snowball or a polar bear or a triceratops in this instance. That is a favorite of theirs. A certain internet douchebag complains about these levels because you can't see what you're jumping over and everything ends on a leap of faith. Anyway, but I mean, that's not really a big thing to complain about. We can see where we're going. They give you enough real estate. You're not on the very edge of the screen. We can handle this. My, that's certainly embarrassing. The first box I had to jump on in the whole Let's Play and I just completely whiffed it. I guess you could say there's some input lag on this totally real PS1 that I'm using. and it might take a little while for my feeble mind to adjust to the change in timing. You gotta do it early, you see. Yes, for some reason the timing is slightly off on my totally real PS5 that has a working disk drive in 2025 Anno Domini. Disk drives typically last about 10 to 15 years, but somehow by some miracle mine is still going. On a box that's older than the Seinfeld finale and a bunch of other shit too. Probably older than half the people watching this video. You know, the other day, the front page of the internet, let's call it, they'll show you different subreddits based on what's popular. I don't know, they'll have one for like food or politics or whatever. And for the first time on the front page, I actually saw they showed me the subreddit for Gen Alpha, and it's like, fuck. You mean to tell me people born after 2010 are old enough now that I gotta share social media with them? Fucking throw me in a hole. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying about the PS1 disk drive, there was a streamer recently who, he actually had his PS1 die on him mid-stream. He was playing that awful Dragon Ball GT fighting game, and the audio got all fucky all of a sudden. Sounded almost like a YouTube poop with all the clipping audio, and so, he turned it off to check to see what was wrong, and it just wouldn't turn back on. Well, the system would turn back on, the electrical parts were fine, but it wouldn't read the disc. It died right there on camera, live and in person. We all saw it. You've heard of Death of a Salesman? Well, now no, that's a stupid joke, don't even. Anyway, they ought to put that on live fuck. Yeah, that's probably a place. They ought to put that on Live Leak. There was a real death on camera. We all saw it. Speaking of real no. What was he gonna say? Ooh. If only you could hear the various things that I deem unfit to be left into these episodes, you would think, wow, this guy deserves to be dragged out into the street and hung upside down and pelted with fruits of various kinds. How can YouTube allow such talk? And we got the gem, look at that. I wasn't even trying to do that. I'm gonna be the next Billy Mitchell, except not a tool bag. Hopefully this video doesn't get too many views or Billy Mitchell might sue. It's totally not beneath him to sue somebody with 2 subscribers. He called me a mean name in his Let's Play of Crash Bandicoot 3. So, now what? Fuck, I meant to cut this out. Whoopsie doodles.